Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it's Sunday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm going to be making a mussel gravy today. Now, my husband got a willy this morning. He wanted mussels. So he went to the store and he got the mussels. So now I'm going to, I have to put them together into the pot. I have to rinse them off, clean them, and then I have to crush up the whole tomatoes that I have. And get them in the pot, and then put the mussels in the pot and get it all together. I do have a video of my mussel marinara gravy. I call it gravy, mussel gravy. I'll try to remember to link that below if you guys want to see the full video of me making the mussels. I'm just gonna bring these kind of in and out today, doing the mussel gravy. So I'm not gonna show you exactly what I do because I have that already. But anyway, so guys, it's very noisy in here. It's Sunday, everybody's home, so you'll probably hear the TV in the background. You probably hear people coming in and out. So it's just what it is what it is today. It's Sunday, so that's what's going on today. So let me get started and I'll come back in a minute with you guys. Alright guys, so I'm chopping off the tomatoes, blending the tomatoes. I think I have 2 more cans to do. Guys, if you don't have one of these, you have to get one of these. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fit any more in here. Otherwise, it's going to be tomato overload. So guys, how is everyone doing? Make sure you comment below and let me know how you're doing and what's going on in your life. And what are you eating for dinner tonight? Sunday. Oh, by the way, guys, I put my apron on because this is a kind of a messy thing, and I didn't want to ruin this shirt. I got 1 more can to crush up. I just spilt it. Really? I didn't know it went. Now, I brought the paper towel out for a reason, so I can do it on the paper towel. And did I do that? No. Guys, if you could smell this, it smells awesome. I'm going to season the mussels a little bit. Salt. Some pepper. I used to put a little crushed red pepper in it, but my family doesn't like it spicy, so I don't even put any in now. Some garlic powder. I already have fresh garlic in here, you know that. Some onion powder. I have fresh parsley that I'm going to add later on to the pot, but not right now. Italian seasoning. And some basil. Basil, parsley. I gotta put parsley in it too. Oh, there's basil. Oh, almost did paprika. Okay, put this parsley in. I gotta get to Sam's this week and get a big thing of parsley. Just gonna put the whole thing in. I use parsley a lot. I need the big ones of the parsley and some basil. I'm gonna give this a mix, and then I'm gonna go over and get the sauce, with the tomatoes, and put them in. Smells so good, guys. So yummy. All right, guys. Tomatoes are all in. I'm going to put water in this. This is a very thin gravy, marinara, guys. Just a thinner. So we get a nice amount of water. We're going to mix. And this is going to simmer on medium-low. I'll let it come to a boil for a few minutes, like 5-10 minutes. And then I'll lower it, cover it, and just let it simmer on low for 2 or 3 hours so all the mussels can flavor the gravy. I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper, just a little bit more seasoning to the marinara itself because I only did the mussels themselves. Salt. Always adjust later. Probably gonna have to add more garlic. Remember, we have fresh garlic in here too. Onion. Some more basil. A little bit of Italian. Oh, that's the parsley. Where's the basil? Here's the Italian season. God, I hope I have more parsley somewhere. I don't think I do. I think that's it. I think I really literally just ran out of parsley, which is very, very rare. We never do that. Never. Nice, guys. See that? Awesome. All right, guys, so now what I'm gonna do, since the mussels are simmering over there, it's 1:40, so by 5 o'clock, probably 5:30, but these will be done for in 2 or 3 hours. I let them cook about good 2-3 hours. I'll taste the gravy, make sure it's still, it has that mussel kind of flavor, and then we'll shut it for a while before we eat, probably, because I don't want the mussels to get tough, because the longer you cook the mussels will get tough. They'll be like rubber. You'll be able to fling them like rubber bands, and we don't want that. So anyway, so I'll just keep an eye on that, but that's simmering. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, is get ready to make my spaghetti. Yippee! Guys, I don't know about this friggin' stuff. I really don't. Anyway, this is very good. It's very, 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 very good. Definitely not pasta, but it definitely, what's the word?
Close.
What?
Close.
Well, it's close, yeah. But
Edible.
what's the word I'm trying to Shh. I'm trying to think of the word. He's putting all these words in my mouth. Oh my God, my mind's all blank. I think I need it in my eye, guys. I said this before. I don't even remember. All I know is that it's very, very good, and it's like eating pasta. You know what I mean? It's different, but it's the same. If that makes any sense.
Suitable.
Suitable, whatever. Okay, so what I usually do is I usually put this in the microwave to soften it up a little bit so I can cut it, but I'm not in the mood to do that, so I'm just gonna cut it. Right, I'm just gonna cut it by itself today, not put it in the microwave. Let's see if I can do that without cutting my fingers off and everything else. Or what?
Your arm.
Oh,
See?
now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark it, like stick it in a straight line, so this way I kind of have an idea of where to go with it. And then what I'm gonna do is clean it out, get it all seasoned up, and put this in the George Foreman and let it cook in there. I don't mind if this is done early because I could always heat it up, and I like it to have it all ready. I don't want to be doing this right before we eat. Too stressful. So everybody else will have yummy, yummy pasta, and I'll be having my spaghetti squash. Guys, I heard about this, you know, I've been researching a lot and watching a lot of like low carb, you know, YouTubers and all that, people who do low carb and everything, and, you know, keto and everything. And I found out that you can get this pasta that's like red lentil or chickpea. So I happened to be in a store over on Friday, and I happened to see it. So I was like, oh my God, so I got one box of it. I'm gonna get, it's in the back, I'm gonna show you. But it's not spaghetti, it's like it's like the twisties, and I don't want to have that with my gravy. I like spaghetti, so I'm gonna have the squash. But one day this week I'm gonna try this pasta out and see. It has carbs in it still, but very, very little, and it's a plant-based, obviously. It's chickpeas or red lentils. It's not a whole grain, it's not a white flour. So, you know, so let's see how it tastes. I mean, maybe, I tell you, I'm willing to taste it. I'm willing to try anything. If it tastes very close to pasta, you know, I heard about this other one too. In fact, I did get it. It's called Pasta Zero. Comment down below, guys, if you've ever heard of this. It's called Pasta Zero. You get it in the produce section, like by where all like the Asian and all that kind of stuff, like by the produce though. And it's in a little plastic bag, and it's pasta. And I tried it once before, wasn't really crazy about it, but I've been watching this YouTuber guy, I forget his name, I'm gonna get his name and I'll tell you guys, but Flavor City or something like that his name is, he showed a different way of making it, and it looked delicious. He said, if you make it this way, it literally tastes like pasta. So I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna buy it again, I'm gonna try it again and see how it is. That's what I'm gonna do, because guys, anything that tastes like pasta is the ticket. All right, so let's see if I can do this now that I'm killing myself. I hurt myself. What?
Milk it.
Yeah.
I'm holding so you cut my fingers off, so yours.
This is pretty simple. Oh, this is a pretty good one. It's not, it's really not that tough. Kind of try to make it as even as possible. It's not gonna be so great, but whatever. Guys, I have all these recipes for spaghetti squash. I have this shrimp recipe. So I'm gonna eat this like this time, but next time I'm gonna make a recipe. I'm gonna make a video of two or three different ways to make spaghetti squash. I think people will be interested in that because a lot of people have to eat this way. Okay, let's see what I did here. Hopefully we can. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this has all the seeds and all the stuff in the middle. I have to get all that stuff out, and then I'll season it up and I'll get it into the George Foreman. All right, guys. So what I did was I scraped this all out. Okay, you scrape it all. Just get all this. There's a glare here. There it is. Putting it into a bowl. Okay, got all the pits, not the pits, the seeds out. And then I'm going to season it up.
Pull it away.
Yeah, I just lowered it.
Oh, okay.
Because I have the top on it, I got to lower it. I'll take this. And get it seasoned up and get it in the George Foreman. I'm snacking on turkey pepperoni, guys. It's pretty good. I would say it's 95% tastes like the real pepperoni, but it's a lot less points and a lot less calories, so.
Yeah.
Who love to eat. So let me get the seasonings and the olive oil. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna put some olive oil on this and put the seasonings on it. Just a little bit of olive oil. Put some salt and pepper. Put some...
It was $2.49 last night.
Oh, was it?
It was $2.54 now.
Yeah.
We paid $3.74 last night.
Okay. So I have garlic powder. That's not much of a difference though.
No. It's not that
Okay.
much.
Onion powder I'm gonna put on it. Oop, this is parsley. Oh, to my surprise, it looks like the onion. Here's the onion powder. And I'm gonna turn it over because that's how I've been taught to do it. That's how I've always done it. So you don't have to though. This is parsley. Why is this? I thought I brought the Italian seasoning over. Let me get the Italian seasoning. Some Italian seasoning, guys. My husband's favorite herb. And then I just turn it over. I'm gonna put it in there. Let me get the sticker off here. Put it in there for about 45 minutes. That's how long it usually takes. And then I'll show it to you later. If I can just get the stupid sticker off. That's it, guys. It's gonna go into George Foreman. All right, guys. So the spaghetti squash is cooking. Got about 20 more minutes, and I have this zucchini that's sitting in my fruit basket here. Here's my fruit basket. Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you. Guys, today's been one of those eating days that, first of all, I think I'm making a big mistake. Well, not really. I usually get up during the week and have breakfast. Usually 95% of the time I have something for breakfast. And then I have lunch and then whatever. So I feel like I'm full during the day. But I don't know, this weekend has been really rough. Like yesterday, I didn't have a normal breakfast and like I just felt hungry all day. And today, like I didn't have breakfast, like I didn't have eggs. I usually have eggs. Usually eggs are in my, that's what I have for breakfast. A wrap or eggs. Usually eggs. So anyway, so I was like starting to get really hungry. So I was randomly just eating stuff that low carb. I had an apple. I just had a half of an avocado. I had some kielbasa, which I have to count all these points up, you know. What else did I have? I think that's all I had. Yeah, I had some kielbasa. I had a half a avocado, and I had an apple. That was all I had, I think. Yeah. So that's what I've eaten so far today. And right now, after having the avocado, I feel, I had some turkey pepperoni, as you guys saw too. So I got it. Yeah. So everything I've been eating is low carb, but and I just took my sugar and it was very good. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm definitely sticking to Weight Watchers. It's but I'm telling you guys, I'm very flexible on it. I am, because I feel like I just really need to focus on the low carb. And I feel like if I focus just on the low carb, then I will lose weight regardless. But I'm still going to stay on Weight Watchers because I like Weight Watchers because it keeps me in the straight and narrow. It keeps me that I know I'm on a plan. I can't just, go off. I know that I have to measure. I have to, put my food in. And it just helps me being on Weight Watchers. But honestly, guys, I'm not honestly 100% with it. I'm not, because it's just difficult. It really is difficult to manage the low carb and the Weight Watchers together. So what I'm doing, like I said, is I'm focusing on low carb, because the most important thing for me and for my body is to get my sugars under control. Now, losing weight, yes, that'll help me get my sugars under control because that's a big part of it, you know, a lot of it. So I'm hoping that that will happen with a little bit of exercise too, and with following Weight Watchers somewhat, mostly, and the low carb. So hopefully, guys, we'll see. But yeah, so that's what I've eaten today so far. And after I just had that half an avocado, I feel like I'm full now. So I'm okay probably till dinner. I have to see how many points I have used. So, oh, and by the way, guys, on Friday I weighed myself. I never said anything because I don't even know. I didn't even remember if I didn't say anything. I lost 1.6 pounds the first week. Well, I gained it right back. I gained 1.4 pounds back. I don't understand why. I really don't. I mean, I guess I wasn't because I'm not being strict. I'm being, I'm being good, but I'm not being as good, I guess, as I can be. But like I said, my sugars have been so good, so that's really what I'm really concerned with right now. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I wasn't happy about that, but I'm moving on and just focusing on getting my sugars on point and keeping that normal, and that's what I'm doing. So now I have these 3 zucchinis that I bought. Oh, I wanted to show you my fruit. This is my fruit basket. I have 2 tomatoes here. I have 2 avocados. I have 3 avocados. I just opened 1. I have lemons. I have limes. I have apples. I've been on an apple kick lately. 1 apple a day I have. They say it's okay to have as a diabetic. It doesn't really raise your blood sugar. So I've been buying apples, which is great. It just satisfies my little sweet tooth, and it just helps. So I got lemons, I got limes, I got apples, and I have zucchini in here that I bought last week, and I know it's getting to that point, so I got to do something with it. So I was looking at all kinds of recipes and stuff, at zucchini casseroles, at zucchini this, zucchini that, and I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut these ends off. I'm going to, they have this recipe I just saw. I glanced at it. I'm not even going to follow it really because it's kind of self-explanatory. To make zucchini pizzas, low-carb zucchini pizzas. And what you put is you cut them like in thick slices, you broil them, then you put a little sauce on them with a little mozzarella, and they're like shaped like squares, and they're like little pizzas. So I'm going to try that. I don't know if I'm going to cut all those up for that. I might just keep some aside for sauteing. I'll see how much I get from this, because I honestly don't want to do this. I don't want to do a big thing, and I really don't want to put my oven on. I want to put it in the George Foreman after the spaghetti squash is done. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the George Foreman. Sorry guys. So I'm going to slice this up. Now I'm trying to think how they showed it. I think they showed it like this, to slice it like in slices, thick slices. Because you don't want it too thin. You don't want it thick, but you don't want it... It's got to be thick enough where you can hold it like a pizza, I guess. See? I guess that's good, right? This one's kind of big. I'm going to cut some of the skin off of this one. Just thin it out a little bit. I got a garbage plate over there. The mussels are simmering away. So they're going to be yummy. Excited about that for dinner. Just get some of this skin off. Jenny's upstairs with her girlfriends over. Her aunt lives here. She's actually my landlord and my friend, and she lives right below me. So she comes over to visit, and so Jenny and her have been friends for years and years, like years. And so whenever she comes over, they get together and they either go to our house or they come here, and they're up in Jenny's room now having a ball, listening to music and just having a good time. So it's good. It keeps Jenny busy because on the weekend she drives me a little crazy. We all know. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna leave that. A little bit of skin isn't bad, guys. get rid of all this. But yeah, guys, this, you know, I don't know. It's diabetes. Tomorrow I go actually to the doctor for my checkup. I was supposed to go like 4 weeks ago, but I had to cancel it because I had a regular doctor's appointment. I made them both at the same time, didn't even realize it. So I canceled that. So tomorrow I go to my endocrinologist. And so we'll see. She's definitely going to be happy because I'm definitely, my sugar is like went from like in the 300s, guys, to like 150. So, and yesterday, the last couple of days I've had some lows, which is not a nice, it's a very scary feeling when you have a low. You feel like very shaky and very like, I felt nauseous and kind of dizzy and just lightheaded, and you just feel like all you want to do is sleep. It's really, really bad. You got to be really careful with diabetes when you're on the insulin and stuff, because if you get like, you can go into like a diabetic coma. Like, there have been times years ago, it hasn't happened in a very long time, but a few years back, that it literally wakes me up. It literally woke me up out of a sleep where I was sleeping, and it woke me up, and I felt so sick. Like I woke up to be sick, but all I wanted to do was sleep, which is really odd. Is that I woke up, but yet all I wanted to do was sleep. So my husband, he had to run downstairs and get me a piece of candy or something, and then slowly it comes back up. But it was like in the 70s. Very, very scary when that happens. And you know, you got to be really careful that, you know, it doesn't get so low that you don't wake up. I mean, it's very scary. So yeah, so this friggin' diabetes is no fun, guys. But you guys know all that already. You know that. If you're new here, I talk about my diabetes a lot, guys, because it's a struggle, and I live every day with it, and I'm fighting a losing battle sometimes, I feel like, and I'm constantly trying to better myself, constantly trying to do better, and it's not always easy. So guys, I take you on this journey with me. So yeah, sorry. I hope it's okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them like in halves and make them like this. See, like little pizzas, like little, you know, like that. See, this is a little thick. I don't really want it to be thick, but what else am I going to do with that? I don't want to make it, if I cut it in the middle, it'll be too thin. So the next time I'm going to make them a little bit thinner. So yeah, so I got these like this, see? So that's 4. And I have this one. Yeah, so I'm going to try to let them, like, fix them over here this way, that they can lay flat. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. See that one? This one has the skin on it too. So I'm going to cut that off. That, I don't really mind the skin. I just don't want a whole bunch of skin. Oh guys, so I wanted to tell you guys, I found something. I had to go to the food store yesterday. I don't always show you the hauls that I do, guys. I show you the big ones. The little ones I really don't show too much because it's just so stressful coming in and out. It's just crazy. So anyway, I stopped at Chopper. I had to get a couple things for my son and a couple things. So I got, I went to get him this Chobani Greek yogurt that he wanted, and it was, I happened to see that they had a 4-pack of one with no sugar and no carbs. I was like, are you kidding me? I've been looking for a yogurt like that because I love yogurt, but most of them have very, very high in sugar and they're very high in points. So I stay away from them. So when I saw this, guys, I was so excited. No sugar, guys, no carbs, and 1 point. 1 point. So I'm going to show you. Let me get it and show you. Okay, so I have this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think what I'm going to do is use this one for something else. This one I'll use. Let's see. I want to show you guys. I was like a pig in SHIT yesterday when I discovered these things. Alright, I'm just going to cut one more, and then the rest I think I'm gonna use for sauteed. You know what, yeah, let's do it like this. And then what I'll do is I'll cut this and like this. So I got 3 out of it. See, that's perfect. That's a perfect thing right there. Okay. Now these two have the, I'm gonna leave those, wait 1 second, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave that for the sauteing and take these two. And these are the pizzas that I'm gonna make. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and the rest I'll use for sauteing. Let me get that yogurt, guys, to show you. I don't know what to do with my refrigerator, guys. I don't really know. Just never ending. So this is it, guys. A Shabani 0 sugar. This is the mixed berry. Okay, it is, let me tell you. Okay, 1 container is 60 calories. 5 total carbs, which is 4 because there's 1 gram of fiber, so that brings down the carbs to 4 because you take off 1 for every gram of fiber. The total sugar 0, including 0 added sugars. Protein 11 grams. So there's no added sugars, no sugar at all, no carbs, and it's literally 1 point on Weight Watchers. That is amazing. Now, you have to like Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is very, very, very thick. And like, to me, it's almost like kind of curded a little bit. Like, to me, it seems like it's a little, like way past its time, but it's not, but it is. Like, I bought a thing in the plain because I want to make these 2 ingredient rolls that I haven't made yet, that are all yogurt sitting in there, and yesterday I tasted some. I wanted to take some out and put some blueberries in it. I didn't like it. I did not like it plain, no fat and all that. I didn't like it, but this is very good. It's mixed berry. They have all kinds of different flavors, but I only saw this one at this point. But this was good. You know, it's definitely, you could definitely tell that it's not 100% regular yogurt. Okay, it's thick because it's Greek, but you know, it's really, really delicious. It doesn't have a strong berry taste. So what I did was I took a few blueberries and put a few blueberries in it. Guys, it was so good. So good. 1 point. I mean, really, 1 point. So yeah, guys, get this if you're on Weight Watchers and you're low carb, Shabani 0 sugar. Okay, guys? So good. And 1 point, really, come on. I mean, when you find something that's 1 point, that's satisfying, you can put a small handful of blueberries, because blueberries and raspberries and blackberries, though berries and strawberries, not so much strawberries though. You can have, they say you can have a little bit. If you have a little bit, it doesn't raise your glycemic level, your sugar. But if you have, you know, 3 cups of blueberries, 3 cups of strawberries, it's going to raise your sugar. So if you put a small handful, 5 or 6, in your yogurt, it's fine. So that's what I'm doing because, guys, I crave sweets, even though I don't crave carbs anymore because I'm not having them, but I crave that once in a while. So anyway, and I'm a fruit eater. Like, I'm a real big fruit eater. I love fruit, love it. And it's not good for you when you have diabetes, so what else is new? Okay, so I'm gonna make, with these, I'm gonna make pizza. I'm gonna check I gotta check the spaghetti squash and see how that's going in there. If that's done, I'm gonna get these ready to go into the oven. All right, guys, so these are all ready. The spaghetti squash is done. I'll show you that in a minute. Now I'm just gonna slice some already. Just lost my slipper. I'm gonna slice these up kind of thin, and I'm gonna put them in. I think I'm gonna make like a little casserole. with them. I'm gonna put some mayonnaise and some cheese in with it. Just make it something different. I'm telling you, I need to have different stuff because I'm getting tired of it. I love vegetables though. See, that's the whole thing. Like I get tired of it sometimes, but I'm really a big vegetable eater. Like I love broccoli, cauliflower. I love everything. I don't think there's really a vegetable. Well, yeah, there's probably a few vegetables I don't like, but I don't really know. But yeah, so, but I'm a big vegetable eater, so. But I like to change it up, you know. So I have these right here. So this is gonna go in a little casserole dish that fits in there because this way I can put it in there while the other things are cooking. I got these all sliced up, so I'm gonna show you how I do that. Let's get those together first. What? No, I'm good, man. Thank you. I have such a good husband. He comes in and he asks me if I need help. You know what I gotta do? Let me take these over here with me. Let me show you the mussel gravy. Here's the mussels. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to the gravy because I feel like it's a little bit thick. And like I told you guys, this is a thinner type of gravy. So we add a little bit of sauce to it, a little bit of water, give it a mix. Look at that, guys. Woo! So yummy. Now what I'll do is when I eat my portion, you know, when I have my dinner, I will put some hot pepper, crushed red pepper, in my dish. That's so yummy. This is the mussel here. Let me see. Guys, see? Woo! So yummy. You like seafood? Love seafood. Keep that on there. What was I doing? Okay, I'm going to show you. Here is the spaghetti squash. Now let me show you. You know when it's done, guys, because look, see? It's soft and it comes out like spaghetti, see? That's what it is. See? So yummy. Now, I'm going to use this pan because I used it for the squash, so it's perfectly fine to use for the zucchini. There's no reason to wash it. It's got all the same oil, olive oil, and all that on there, so it's not going to make a difference. Let's put you here. All right, now, I'm just making this up as I go along, so I'm just going to do it how I want to do it and how I think it'll be good. So this is what I'm going to do. There's olive oil on the bottom. I'm going to put a little bit more, just a little bit. I could use my spray too, but I'm just going to use a little bit of real olive oil. Not a lot. I'm going to, oh, you can't see me. Adoy. I'm going to go like this with the olive oil just so each side is flavored in the olive oil because I want that flavor on there. Okay? Both ways. Turn them over. I'll do this with eggplant too. I'm gonna try that. We put a drop more olive oil. These are gonna be yummy. They're nice and thick, so they're going to be sturdy. You know what I mean? They're not going to, hopefully, fall apart. That's why you have to make them nice and thick. Fit some more in here. And then I'll season them. This one is really, that's okay. I want it thick. So guys, how's your weather today? It's finally less humid. Last week it was like a freaking sauna. It was like 90 degrees and felt like 110. Crazy humid. So we were running the air for so long. So we finally were able to shut the airs off yesterday. Not in the bedrooms though. When you go to sleep at night, the room, especially if you have upstairs bedrooms, hot as hell. So, yeah, But like during the day, we keep the fans on and the window doors open. As long as you don't have to, you're not sweating your petunias off, you can deal with just the fan, which is fine, you know, because every single month since June, my electric bill's been going up. It's like $20 every month. It's like, I'm waiting for it to go down, but then there goes the oil heat, so you gotta pay for the oil heat too. It's just never ending, guys, you know. You know. All right, so getting ahead. Salt in the mop a little bit, not too much salt. Well, I gotta get the grated cheese too. Pepper. These are gonna be yummy. Now, I don't think I have any mozzarella. So, I think I have provolone or I have Swiss or I even have cheddar. I don't care. It doesn't have to be mozzarella. That's fine with me. And I'm wondering, I should have probably kept a little sauce out. I'm gonna have to probably open up another can of sauce just to put a little bit of sauce on here. But that's okay. I have tomato sauce in there that I can add to the mussel gravy. Or I'm gonna be making a chopped meat gravy tomorrow or Tuesday for my son-in-law to be's birthday, because he wants, I always make my kids since they were little, and I do it for in-laws too. Since they were little, they always were allowed to say what they wanted to have on their birthday dinner. So he asked for chopped meat gravy, loves chopped meat gravy to death. So I'm going to be making that for him, so if I open up a can, I can really use it for that too. Use the rest of it for that. Alright, onion powder. Let's put some Italian seasoning, because it is pizza. Just get a little bit of Italian in there, and then I'm going to turn it over. And then I'm going to get the grated cheese, because I want to put some grated cheese on one side. Turn them over so you can put the seasoning in the rest of them. Not too much, pretty light, because I did the other side. You don't want it too garlicky and oniony. Just a little bit of salt. I have pepperoni here. I think I'm going to put some pepperoni on them, on some of them, and some no pepperoni. So this is going to be yummy. All right. Now, what I'm going to do with these guys is, what I say I was going to have grated cheese. I'm going to get the grated cheese. I'm going to put the grated cheese on. Then I'm going to let these cook in there for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes so they get kind of soft. Because I want them, I don't want them to fall apart, but I want them still to be sturdy enough to be able to pick up and eat like a pizza. But they have to be cooked through. I'm not going to eat hard zucchini, you know what I mean? So let me get the grated cheese. Sorry guys, I was listening when I was in the shower this morning. I was listening to Whitney Houston. Oh, not Whitney Houston. I was listening to actually. Who was I listening to this morning? I forget. But I sometimes listen to Whitney Houston. You know, I listen to her greatest hits. Oh, the Commodores I was listening to. I love the Commodores. You know, Lionel Richie and all that. And I have that Whitney Houston song in my head. Okay, so putting some grated cheese, give it flavor. I'm gonna put it in there. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Now, all right. There, it's on 4. It's on 4, almost 400. So I'll do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other zucchini, guys. See, this is good. This is a nice down for me. I'm the only one eating it. Nobody eats zucchini except for me. More for me. Salt. Pepper. Garlic. Well, this is onion. I could tell because of the garlic. Oh, I didn't put any parsley on. Here's parsley. I didn't put any parsley on that. I'll put it on when it comes out. What is this? This is the onion. So that was garlic that I just used? I guess it was, guys. This is onion. God, I think I'm out of onion too. I gotta get to the food store tomorrow because I'll have a panic attack if I don't have my seasonings. I gotta have my seasonings. Yeah, that's it with the garlic onion powder. I might have more over there. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna put a little bit of grated cheese. Love that. And I'm trying to think what else I could put in this. I'm not gonna put onions. I have scallions in there, but you know what's really like to find them? It's not gonna be fun. Let me put some olive oil in. You know what might be really good? Give me 1 second. Guys, so what I'm gonna do is this. I went in my refrigerator and kind of remind myself of what I have. I have carrots. With carrots, you have to be careful with too. They have carbs in them. Carrots are very high in carbs, so I can only put a handful in. But if you only have a little bit, then it doesn't raise your blood sugar. So that's the whole purpose, guys. Peppers. I bought these peppers, guys. You know what I do with them? I'm going to show you what I do. Because this is a long video, so anyway, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to show you what I do with these after I use a couple. These are the sweet peppers. They're so good. I'm going to slice some up, put it in with this, and I'm going to make a zucchini. Put zucchini, carrots, and peppers in here. And I think I'm going to mix cream and mushroom soup in it, a little bit of mayo, and some cheese. Woo! I hope it's good. I'm going to try it. Hey, it's another way to eat vegetables, guys. If it satisfies me, look. That's all I care about. Okay, I'm going to take, I'll take 2. I love these sweet peppers, guys. They're so good and they're really so simple. Cut them down the middle. Woo! Get the little things out. And that's just an old fantasy. You said you belong to somebody else. Gonna get that feeling. I don't even know what I'm saying. 'Cause tonight is the night. Take all the insides out. And I feel alright. What a shame, Whitney Houston, all the young ones, even all of them. I'm telling you. You know, guys, fame has a price. It has a price. You know, you have all the money and all the fame in the world. But what do you have, really? What do you have? Money can't solve your health problems. Like you have, God forbid, you're sick. Money's not going to save you. You know, money just, I think, believe me, I would love to have it, and a lot of it, just to make life easier. But, I don't know. I think when you're forced to find happiness other ways, you work it out. Like, you know, raising my kids. Like, you know, we were a young couple. We just got married and we had a baby and all this, and a baby with special needs and all that. We didn't have a lot of money. We lived paycheck to paycheck. We had just enough for everything, and we had family members that helped us out because we just couldn't do it on our own 100% for a while, guys. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, when you don't have a lot of money and you have kids and you have to amuse them and find different things to do because it doesn't cost money, you know, that things to do that don't cost money, you find a way. And guys, you ask my kids today, they had a great childhood. We spent loads of time at the park, riding bikes, playing ball, going on the monkey bars, having picnics. We had a ball, guys. We really, really did. We did some hands-on, really stuff with them. And my husband worked a lot, so it was mainly me. But on the weekends when he was off, we would take advantage of, we would do all that kind of stuff with the kids. I would do crafts with them every holiday, guys. Thanksgiving, Easter, even Valentine's Day, Christmas. The kids would love it. I would get a whole bunch of construction paper. We'd sit on the floor or at the table with the paper and the glue and the little, and the markers and the scissors and the tape, and we would make decorations, guys, for every holiday. we'd start with Thanksgiving, we put everything up, then when Thanksgiving was over, we'd take it all down and do Christmas. Then we do Easter, and then the kids loved it, guys, homemade stuff, and I have stuff homemade still from them till this day. So, you know, when you don't have a lot of money, you find ways to make yourself happy and to do things that make yourself happy. So money is, you know, money's great. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say money's not great. Money's amazing. But there are other things in life, guys, and other ways to really enjoy yourselves and enjoy your kids. Okay, I'm making these kind of thin because I don't want them to take forever to cook. I'm wondering if I should make them a little smaller, if I should cut them in half like this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them long ways, then I'm going to cut them in half. These are so good. I can smell the sweetness. Wait till you see what I do with these guys. Ooh, it's so good. So yeah, guys, just, you know, sit down with your kids. Color. They have adult color books now. I love it. We do color by numbers. I just went on today on Amazon and ordered 3 color by numbers for me, Jenny, and Julie to sit down one day and do together. When you know you clear your head, you sit there and you know, focus on doing something that's creative. You know, we're very creative people. I'm very creative. Julie's very creative. Jenny is extremely creative. So we have a walk. We have a good time. So yeah, so, you know, do something like that with your kids, guys. Your kids will remember it. They'll remember that Mommy and Daddy sat down with us and colored, and Mommy and Daddy sat down with us and played checkers, or, you know what I'm saying? And guys, mine lasts very long because Jenny, I still have her asking me to play games with her and color with her and all of that at 32 years old. So, so I'm lucky and I'm not so lucky, but I would say I'm more lucky than anything. I would say that. You know, I'm very appreciative for what I have, and she's a handful, but you know, I wouldn't trade her in. So yeah. Anyway, lots of stuff today. All right, so let's put some carrots in it. Not many, guys. I told you, a handful of carrots. That's it, right there. Because I don't want to defeat the purpose of low carb, but I do want a little crunch. You know, a little something different in my casserole. Somebody's calling me. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cream of mushroom soup in it. I'm gonna see. I might not put the whole can. I might put half the can. I'm gonna put like a half a cup of mayo in here. I heard one of my friends, Vonda C. Thanks, Vonda. Gave me an idea to do a casserole with mayonnaise and cream of chicken soup, or I have cream of mushroom, so I'm going to use that. But she gave me an idea to do that with a broccoli carrot casserole. I made broccoli and cauliflower casserole the other day, and I was like hemming and hawing, not knowing what to put in it, and I just ended up putting, you know, like the liquid. I can't believe it's not butter in it, and all the seasonings and garlic and all that. Alexa, stop. But I didn't put any cream or anything in it, but she gave me the idea of putting the cream and the mayonnaise in it. She said it's really good, and I'll use the light mayonnaise. I'll use this. Let me see what this has. Okay, so this has, let's see, total sugars is 2, and it has 10 carbs in this. But for the amount that I'm going to eat, I'm not going to eat this whole thing. This whole can has 10 carbs. I'm probably only going to use half of this can anyway, so it's really, really minor carbs, guys. So I'm not worried about it. All right, so I put seasonings in this right in. Ooh, you know what I want to do? Let me get the spray. Okay. I'm going to check that zucchini in a minute because that was the timer for that. Let's see how it is. It's still very hard. Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes. I'm going to leave that in for like another 20 minutes, guys. All right, so I'm going to use some olive oil spray. Oh God, I'm low battery. Guys, we'll get the plug. I'm going to spray that. so it doesn't stick. Get all that yummy goodness out of there. Oh, and I know what I'm gonna put in this, guys. I'm gonna put a little fresh garlic. A little fresh garlic. Let me go get my charger. All right, guys. So I had to get the charger because my battery's low. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna put some. Oh, also, guys, I'm gonna put some lemon in it. Okay, so make sure there's no pits. Ooh, there's a bit. Watch where it goes. Just about a couple of squeezes of lemon. Gives a nice flavor. All right. Tomorrow I gotta go to the store and replenish all my seasonings. I didn't even realize how low I was on my seasonings because I haven't bought a lot of stock lately. You know, I used to buy a lot of stock. I haven't really done that, so I gotta check it out and see what I need. Okay, I'm gonna put a half a can right now. Half a can. This is the light mayonnaise, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna try to eyeball like a half a cup. That's about it. It's probably less. It's probably like a quarter of a cup. And I think already I can see I'm gonna definitely add the rest of this can because it's definitely needs it. Give it a mix. We can smell the lemon, guys. It smells so good. So guys, listen, what I'm gonna do now is I am going to probably end this video and then come back when, see. All right, let me get some cheese for this now. Okay, get some cheese. All right, guys. So what I decided to do was I have this feta. I have this feta cheese in the refrigerator that my daughter bought that we have to use up. She bought it at Sam's, and we gotta get it used. So instead of putting cheddar or something, I'm gonna put some feta cheese in here. I hope it's good, guys. This is. Hey, listen, I'm doing this recipe on a whim, so I'm just, you know, doing what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I don't know, nice amount. This feta could be a little strong, but I think it's gonna be so delicious, guys. Oh my God, it smells so good. Feta cheese is nothing like feta cheese. Mix this like this. Put some feta on top. Right? Yummy. Alright guys, I'm gonna put this in the oven. The zucchini's almost done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go now, okay? I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna come back later when we eat dinner, a little while before we eat, and I'll show you this, and I'll show you the pizzas. I'll save one to make for you guys to show you what it looks like and it's done and all that. I'm gonna just put the sauce on them and the cheese. It's gonna be delicious, guys. Okay. So, guys, I hope you liked this video. I know it was a long one. Thank you so much for subscribing and for being here. I appreciate all of you. I love talking to you guys. Please don't forget to comment below. I love your comments. It's great. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the bottom if you like this video. The notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one soon. Bye, guys.